Well, guys, I'm back at my new filming location, and I'm a little bit more disappointed than I was the last time. Because as you guys can see, this is a very, very commonly used area for takeover meets. And it's a big shame because it's actually a nice, quiet area, even though it's a bunch of warehouses and whatnot, but there's nothing really else around here, and it's a very peaceful location. So I'm just hoping I don't get kicked out of here, you know, because obviously they see me doing videos of cars. So I hope they don't think I'm actually involved in this nonsense. So fingers crossed, I can still use the location for more upcoming videos because I actually like the spot. Anyway, so you see I have the Tucson behind me. So you guys already saw the 5 things that I disliked about the Tucson. Now I want to do the 5 things I like about it. So we're going to start right here with the outside. The exterior styling. So this is a 2022 Hyundai Tucson SEL with the convenience package, which gives you the power liftgate, the 19-inch wheels. The color of this car is intense blue. And this actually was a color that was ordered. As you guys may or may not know, this actually is being leased by my mother. So this is her vehicle. And the lease will be ending later on this year in November. Possibly sooner, just depending if she decides to turn it or not. But for the most part, I actually really enjoy this car, even for myself as a daily driver, besides the Stinger, because, you know, SUVs and crossovers are a lot more convenient for daily use, super easy to get in and out of, great gas mileage, plenty of space. But just overall, I really do enjoy this car. I love the fuel economy. I love the smooth transmission operation. And overall, like I said, it's a very, very handsome looking vehicle. I mean, I really can't tell you that this is the typical mommy wagon like some other crossovers and SUVs can look like. This actually is a type of SUV that anybody could particularly drive, whether you're in the younger crowd, a high schooler, a college student, or even a middle-aged, or even an elderly. I believe this car really is for everybody. So that's one of the first things on the list of my likes and loves is the exterior styling. I mean, how many mommy wagon vehicles come with a standard diffuser? Not to mention, look at the design back here. This diamond pattern that goes across the back of the car. You see more of it towards the front. The side skirt's kind of sticking out here on the side. Now, if you would have went for the XRT version, then you would have had these color matched to the body of the car, which does look really nice. But honestly, this black trim has kind of grown on me. The flat black trim has grown. I mean, it's not just in random parts. It goes around the entire vehicle. And then we have more of the diamond styling here on the grille. Functional air vents. More functional air currents here for the brakes. And these are some pretty massive brakes for SUV at this size. And they do come painted silver, just like this. This wasn't something that I did. This actually came like that. Same thing with the back. So I really like the touches that Hyundai did to this car. They took a lot of attention to detail. Even in the taillights, they have the triangle diamond shape on the taillights as well. So overall, great design by Hyundai. The redesign is coming for next year, and I've seen that. And I'm actually really excited for that one because you know, there's not much different than this one, but it definitely gave it some more aggression to it. And of course, you know, even more technology than what's already packed into this 2022 model. In addition to the exterior styling, I really do like the lighting on this vehicle, especially in the front. You have the turn signals that's integrated right there into the grille. You have the daytime running lights that are integrated right there as well. And then you have the headlights, which look like fog lights, but those are actually the headlights right there in the lower portion of the bumper. And I'm noticing a lot of vehicles are going with that design now. And then that lower lens is the high beam, which are automatic high beams, which are standard on the SEL model. You do also have an LED light that goes all across the lens right here. Really do like that. And then it wraps around to the side. The taillights for this vehicle, also one of my favorites. It does kind of give me a bit of the Dodge Charger and Challenger vibes with the LED that goes all across the back of the trunk. And then the 2 LED lights right below it. And then at the bottom of the bumper, you have the turn signals, which I've upgraded to LEDs, and then the reverse that's right next to it, which of course I can't show you at the moment, the car's off. But overall, the lighting style, I love the way it lights up right here on the side. Very, very aggressive looking. And once again, very, very, very thoughtful attention to detail that Hyundai went with this vehicle. So I'm very, very happy with it. And I really hope that they continue making vehicles as attractive as this one. So that sums up everything I like about the outside of the vehicle. So let's go and hop into the rest of this video, as the remaining 4 are to do with the interior. So we do have a black and ivory interior. Cloth seats. You can get leather seats on the premium version, also, which would include a panoramic sunroof. In this case, we just have the standard moonroof. Door panels are very, very soft touch. You do have a bit of fabric right here in the center as well, which is pretty nice design. I quite like that. And it's not the kind that really gets dirty very easily. It's actually very, very easy to clean. It doesn't feel rough or anything like that. Of course, you have your piano black trim pretty much all around the interior. All soft touch, piano black, soft touch again. Everything in here is pretty much soft touch. A little bit of hard plastic, but not anything that's really going to be uncomfortable on long trips. So as for interior space, there is a ton of it. I'm 6 foot and about 300 pounds, and there's plenty of space in here. I have plenty of head and knee room. Nothing intrudes whatsoever. I can easily go on a long trip just like this. And speaking of long trips, let's go ahead and go to the back seat here, so we can go to my favorite part. All right, guys, so you're in the back seat. Like I said, one of my favorite parts. Besides the fact that these seats are 60-40 split, you can actually recline these seats back. And then my 6 foot tall self can just sit right back here, very comfortably relaxed, and enjoy a nice little trip to Vegas with a beer right here next to me, a nice little cooler. And I'm super comfortable back here. Even with the door closed, tons of space in here. The seat is still set to the way that I normally drive, and I still have tons of room back here. No problems, no complaints whatsoever. I got my own set of AC vents back here, my own cup holders. So I'm completely set right back here, just like this. Number 3 on the list, let's talk about fuel economy. Now, you can expect to see as much as 26 mpg in the city and 33 on the highway. There's a 14.3 gallon tank. The fuel tank, I must say, is a little bit on the small side. Just like the Stinger, it's only a 15.8 gallon tank. This is 14.3. You know, there are other vehicles in this category that do have slightly larger tanks. But in this case, 14 gallons works. It can easily get a good 2 weeks going back and forth to work on a full tank. I filled up the tank about a week and a half ago. Right now I'm at 76 miles. I can go another 2 days or so before I got to fill up again. So in terms of fuel economy, it does great. Obviously right now it's not going to show anything because I'm stationary and I've been idling the car a lot today. So right now it is showing 23.4, which obviously is not correct. You know, the more you idle, the lower the number goes. But I've easily seen this go above 28, 29, 30. You know, even during the city and on the highway, I've even seen it as much as 34, 35. But obviously those are just estimate numbers. The real numbers is really gonna matter after you fill the tank and you calculate the amount of miles that you drove. That's how you get your full adequate MPG. So continuing with number 4, is already been showing you the digital gauge cluster. I'm absolutely in love with this thing. It has a ton of different options that you can choose from. You can even change the cluster settings. You can change the lights, digital keys, convenience. There's a ton of stuff here that you could go through. Of course, the driver assistant, you can go and select all the options you want there. Speed limit offset, speed limit assist. There's a ton of different things here you can choose from. You know, the warning timing, the warning volume, driver attention warning. That's basically when it's letting you know that the vehicle in front of you has started moving. Forward safety, collision and assistance, lane safety, blind spot safety, parking safety. There's tons of them here. Let's go back here. Cluster, icy road warning, wipers, lights display, even the gear selector display, it shows you right there, the wipers, as such. You can choose whether you want the car to welcome you or not. And then you have the theme selection. Right now I have it set to link to drive mode. So if I take that off, I have all these different options here. So now right now I have the Cube. I have Classic A, which we just saw earlier. Classic B, which is the sport mode display. Classic C. This is actually one I like the most. I actually like this one better than the Classic A. And then the Cube. The Cube is pretty cool, you know, especially when you're watching the RPMs and your speed on the left there as well. But I just usually stick with classic C. Now what's nice about the link to drive mode is that once you select the different drive modes here, it changes the display automatically. So back to smart. So smart and normal has the white face, and the sporty has the dark and red face. Nice and aggressive looking. And there's only 3 drive modes on this car. My Stinger has 5. It does have what's called comfort for mine. This one only has normal, sport, and smart. And my car has eco, sport, smart, custom, and comfort mode, which typically is this normal mode. Well, it appears I've attracted a bit of an audience here. There's a cat that's just sitting here staring at me now. You here to watch the show? No? Maybe, maybe not. There was 2 of them. The other one walked away. This one wants to stay and watch the show, I guess. So the 5th and final feature would be the ambient lighting, which of course it's very moment I can't show you. It's still daytime. So I'll put some clips of it later on this evening so you guys can see it. But yeah, the ambient lighting is one of my favorite things as well. There's ambient lighting underneath the center console, in the door pockets. So it's a very, very nice touch, especially, at the price point that this car is. That's something you would particularly see in like a BMW, Mercedes-Benz, or more luxury brands, even Genesis. Something you'd rather see in that. But to see it in a car, or in this case, a crossover at this price point, that is a very, very nice, thoughtful touch. So thank you, Hyundai, for that. Very, very nice touch. And you can also change the different colors as well, which is very nice. I just kind of stick to this blue color that I typically have, since the blue is pretty much what the rest of the interior lights up as. So. But yeah, you can change all the different colors here as well, which is pretty sweet. So there you guys have it. My top 5 favorite things about the 2022 Hyundai Tucson SEL convenience package. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave me a thumbs up on this video. If you enjoyed it for the first time, please subscribe, turn on your post notifications, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and drive safe. Next time.